Okay, all right. I was taking care of a couple technical difficulties there, but as you can see, being the professional that I am, you didn't even know it was all screwed up. But that's okay. That's how good I am. Good morning to you. It's time to rise and shine this morning. I got a lot of things to talk about today. Okay, so I'm not even going to go to lose my $700 of it. And I ain't going to even. I'm going to see if my phones are working today. And whoever this is, I need this. Good morning. Oh, my phone is working today. Uh, yeah, yeah. Some people can. Yeah, some people can do that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 All right, there, Mr. Ed. Appreciate your words. 860-1440. Well, actually, the numbers are working now, so I can't even get back to my other thing. Good morning. Who's this? Before I get to my main subject today. Okay, then. Listen, I'm glad to know that this is a source of entertainment for some of you guys first thing in the morning. You got nothing else to do. I appreciate you tuning in. And hey, we don't care how we get you, as long as we got you. Anyway, last night we're gonna talk a little bit about the city council today. Yeah, yeah, we gonna talk about them this morning. Oh yeah, yeah. I hope that all the ears are open this morning because I had some critiques and criticism And my criticisms are the only one that matter to me. However, last night the city council meeting, uh, in the paper this morning, I heard someplace that the mayor wasn't there. Now listen, you know that I am not. Most Democrats don't like me, and I and the mayor disagree on some philosophical principles. But other than that, I think he's a pretty good guy. Okay, I don't agree with his politics, but hey, he won and I didn't. So when you're the winner, you get to use your policy. But last night we had Mr. Reed, retired Colonel Reed, was there, REID, doing a fantastic job in the absence of the mayor. So rather than say, hey, maybe the mayor made a good choice. I forgot exactly what his position is. He's not the chief of staff, but he is the I don't know what. Anyway, he's up there on the organizational chart, like he's up there somewhere high. Okay, which is good. First of all, he's a retired colonel, full bird, not a lieutenant colonel. Although a lieutenant colonel outrank me, so we get. But I'm just saying, you don't get that. You don't get to be a full bird colonel in either service unless you got something on the ball, unless you plant your lip, unless the way you got there, planting your lips on somebody's butt. I don't think that's the way he got his. I think he got his by getting the job done. And last night, he was really good. For a minute there, I thought we had a new mayor. I mean, the guy was fantastic. So I'm gonna give the mayor some kudos on making this hire right here. I don't know exactly what his job. Although he never answers my phone calls when I call him. I got his cell phone. He don't call me no more. I don't call the brother back, but that's okay. That's okay. I mean, he's a busy man. But anyway, but I would listen. I would answer the call of a guy with a microphone in town. I would every once in a while. I text me back or something. You know what I'm saying. But anyway, he did a pretty good job last night of carrying on in the absence of the mayor. Now let's face it. Let's face it. The mayor, this guy. We may not like it, but being the first black mayor of a historically town that has been known for his barbarism when it came to a group of people is a big deal. And he was put there by black and white folks. It is a big deal. People want to talk to that guy. How did you do it? And his name is Reed, but everybody don't know his dad all over America. So I'm just saying, cut the guy a little slack here. I don't like most Democrats. And I ain't too crazy about that party he belonged to either. But if it's a good, I got a friend of mine who's never in his office very much. You know why he's never there very much? Because he has got a crack team of people that he has surrounded himself by that get the job done. Now, is it a sign of confidence that the mayor takes off periodically and spends a lot of time, but he got good people behind him. And so I got to tell you, it doesn't bother me if the mayor's not there. The guy he had there last night was a pretty good guy. I like him. Okay, I mean, Democrat, but okay, we all got to be something. Okay, so if we're going to whine about stuff about the mayor, like I do sometimes, make it legitimate, make it worth whining about. The fact that he's not there and the office is still running well, he's still doing the thing, he got people, that's a good sign. That means he didn't put a bunch of idiots in his office. Okay? I'm just saying. Okay? So let's cut the mayor a little slack. And listen, let's get on him when we need to get on him, because I surely will. But not for not being there last night or something. He does. When you got good people to run things, you don't need to be there, because if he was there all the time, somebody would be claiming, oh, he's trying to micromanage everything. He's trying to no, he got people to do that. And Mr. Reed, Colonel Reed last night did one hell of a job. I mean, for a minute there, hell, I thought he'd been elected. So listen, let us give people their prompts, okay? And then we criticize them starting tomorrow. 860-1440 is the number here if you want to give us a call. 860. Before I get on this, but now my turn when I come back to get on the city council. Some of the crap they did last night. Good morning. Yes. Mm-hmm. I was there via the TV. I did. I did. Avis Love got a proclamation and all that good stuff, and we congratulate you for that. That was good stuff. I saw it. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. The police chief. The police chief. Well, there was the lady. The lady wasn't she from Montgomery Christian School? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I know. But that's yesterday. I mean, I know, but he did. But I mean, some people there's some things that takes more than 3 minutes to do. I got you, but mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And Avis, I've seen you up there, and they have to get on you about following the rules too sometimes. Oh yes, ma'am. You want me to go back to it? Want me to go back to it? Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. Listen, there are some things that matter and some things that don't. Okay, all right. Well, they should have watched it on TV like I did. They should have watched it on TV like I did. Listen, again, what they were talking about was kind of the only one that took way too long with the police chief. This the temporary police chief. He took a long time. It came out like a social worker. Yeah, we have right disagree. That's right. I know, but that's over though. That's history. That's gone. Can't do nothing about that. All right. Okay. Okay. I remember. Wait a minute. I remember Avis being in front of the city council before, and they said your time was up also. But that means you went over. But that means you went overtime. Yeah. Okay. Now, do you think I? Okay. Okay. So you never. All right. Wait a minute. You have never gone over the 3 minutes. I don't keep up with that stuff. Yeah. Well, I don't really keep up with all that stuff. It's- See, see, you gone over 3 minutes. You gone over 3 minutes now. Well, well hang on. All right, all right. 7:42 in the morning. Got to take a break. We'll be back. Uno momento. Got to get this out of the way. Cause we gonna have to talk about city council last night. They did a couple of things last night that I thought was kind of trifling. Took no intellectual. And I got to get on my good friend, Mr. Grimes. I got to get on him. So y'all call him up. Tell him we gonna get on Grimes this morning. And yeah, we gonna get. And I like me some Grimes, but we don't all have to agree on everything. But we gonna. And I do believe that the city council president last night coldly, coldly shut down a person trying to open a business. And but I'm with you. Okay, and all they got to do is go sue, and they'll get their license, their liquor license anyway. And it always happens that way. They're just going to. It just cost them more money to do what they could have done cheaper. We'll be back after this 7:43 in the morning, right here in the great city of Montgomery, Alabama. And your host, your true and humble host, me, Kevin, will accept any phone calls, any disagreement. Don't can't call me is a liar. Okay, listen, I'm actually tell it. I'll accept that. We'll be back after this. Montgomery's only airborne parachute on the airway. Actually, I think I'm Alabama's only airborne paratrooper on the airways. Yeah. Mhm. Coffee is so boring.
Don't hurry. A deal this good is going to shut down fast. I'm Matt Parsley. I'm your dealer for the people. See all these great rides at budgetsays.yes.com. That's budget says call. He's smart, witty, and fast as a draw. It's Mark Levine this afternoon at 5 p.m. on News Radio 1440.
Okay, I guess my my criticism for the city council next hour because I don't have enough time to get into it right now. But I'm going to phone. See, I know people miss calling yesterday. I feel you. I know you feel you. I know you wanted to get at me, but you couldn't. You know, yesterday I'm whining about my $700 that I lost. I gave that guy my whole checking account because he said, "You got to give it to me so I know it's you." Well, that's a reasonable thing. Not reasonable, you know. It's all reasonable. You got to give it. You know. Well, here's what I'm going to give you some great advice. Tell them, leave a number, you'll call them back. Good morning, who's this? Morning. Yeah, yeah, I know. I know. I feel sick. Oh, well. I would ask them, I would ask them, can you see it? I would ask them. Yeah, yeah. But sometimes, sometimes following the rule, when you follow it, somebody's going to say, why did you follow that rule? I'm just saying. I can see that, but he sounded like a social worker rather than a police chief last night, and he was putting me to sleep. You know, wait a minute, they can't handle. Wait a minute, they can't handle their own problems in Baltimore. Why do we need somebody from there? Well, now that's coming up in the next hour. I got there's a comparison last night that was made that we have to bring up the one on the river on. So yeah, we gonna do that. Like you think beyond it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Oh, okay. There's nothing wrong with that, I guess. I mean, I got to tell you, even though I can't stand Biden, listen, if the president of the United States and Air Force One, whenever it lands, I would love to go see that. I've never seen that bird in person. I mean, I'd go out there, whoever was on it, you know. So I don't have no problem with that. You know, hey, that's what we do, you know. Yeah, good. Right. I mean, no matter who the president is, if a monkey was president and he was president of the United States and we put him in office, hell, I'd like to meet him too. I mean, so okay. Well, I did. I just said, but if a monkey was the president of the United States, and he lands on Air Force One, and they say, "Oh, you want to get on their basis?" The president, yeah, sure would. First of all, to believe it was true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. But on the other hand, let's get back to my point. He's got good people. Colonel Reed is an outstanding orator, a man with much leadership experience, leading troops. So I mean, he didn't leave me in charge. Well, but the one on the river is an anomaly. Yeah, that was an anomaly. Yeah, that's just something that happens once in a lifetime. Right, right. Mhm. Yeah. Oh, okay. Hmm. I don't think. Well, since he has been here, he has been the chief. I think he's a chief operating officer. I believe that's what they call it. Oh, we'll find out who that is. Well, and I don't have a problem with that. I think policemen, I mean firefighters, job, a little bit more danger. The dangers. Well, hey, listen, right, right, but when fire comes at you, fires come at you. You know that you're going. If you got a fire, you know your life is in danger. Going on the street doesn't necessarily mean your life is in danger. Oh man, firefighters are right here. Listen, yeah, right, right. Okay. Now wait a minute, wait a minute. You forget. I am a bona fide certified United States Army former paratrooper. Danger is in my middle name. Okay. All right. Brilliant. Yeah, I'm gonna be all right. Good morning. Good morning. What's up? I don't know because well, I'm not, but I'm just saying you know, and I know. I think you're in. You say you're in. That I tell me that. Well, evidently he had issues. Well, I know that well, not this guy. This guy's been about a year or so, and I think he does a great job. His name's Colonel Reed. Well, they don't call him Colonel down there. He's the chief. I think he's the chief operating officer. I believe. Yeah, under the America. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. How you gonna do that? Yeah. Okay. Well, now, listen. I know you're lying. So, okay, I got. Listen. I can. Okay. You think my name is Joe Biden? Okay. Well, listen. You are. Oh, hey, I gotta go. I got. I gotta go. 1440. Good morning, I'm Jasmine Williams, the WSFA 12. The demonstration is 5 people in West within a shooting that left the all alleged shooting against youth. He called it fire. Shooting in a car.
After a violent Mother's Day weekend, Missouri police announced two more of the shooting victims. The woman girl died yesterday. Late last night, Asheville College was named the 26th winner of NBC's Boys nominated the first 31-year-old will become the grand prize. Yes. Williams, before we had one. Station. Of the hour, sponsored by. I'm Deborah Rodriguez. A new deadly storm system in the nation's midsection to the devastation from one of the busiest tornado seasons on record. Correspondent Roxana Severi in the small city of Iowa State Patrol confirmed at least a dozen people were injured and there were multiple deaths in the storm. The Greenfield community has shown incredible unity during this challenging time. The Greenfield community has a long way ahead of them. In Adams County yesterday, storm chasers drove through flying debris from another twister. They then looked for survivors at this now leveled home. That same tornado snapped the wind turbines and set them on fire. Overseas, Israel has recalled ambassadors to 3 European countries that have announced they will recognize a Palestinian state. CBS's India Kayab reports from East Jerusalem. Despite the move this morning by Ireland, Norway, and Spain, most other European nations still believe recognition of the Palestinian state should only come as part of the long-term negotiated two-state solution to the conflict, a position also held by the U.S. An update on the Singapore Airlines flight that hit severe turbulence. The Bangkok hospital has just said 58 people from the flight are still being treated at local facilities, with 20 in intensive care. Passengers have described scenes of chaos and terror when the plane suddenly formed thousands of feet in trays, cutlery, and people slamming into the ceiling of the plane. Vicky Barker, CBS News, London, a British passenger died of a suspected heart attack. News of buying now for labor plans, which he can't afford at the moment. Head of the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau announced this morning will begin classifying the apps as credit cards. What we showed them in CBS News is important when there's a problem. You don't have to jump through all of the hoops that some of these companies have set up. Just like a credit card, you can dispute an issue directly with the lender. It is a fundamental right. A firm in Florida tell us they already do that. Loan debt off the books for another batch of former students. CBS's Stacey Lynn has the details. The president has been forgiving debt for $160,000 students, workers, like teachers, nurses, and law enforcement officials. That brings the total number of Americans who have benefited from the debt relief program to 4.75 million, each receiving on average over $31,000 in debt cancellation. S&P futures down 7. This is CBS News. And now, a list of things from Progressive Insurance. Auto, boat, motorcycle, RV, ATV. Progressive protects them all. Learn more about bundling at Progressive.com. My brother-in-law died suddenly, and now my sister and your kids have to sell their home. That's why I told my husband we could not put off getting life insurance any longer. An agent offered us a 10-year, $500,000 policy for nearly $50 a month. Then we called SelectQuote. SelectQuote found us identical coverage for only $19 a month, a savings of $369 a year.
Whether you need a $500,000 policy or a $5 million policy, SelectQuote could save you more than 50% on term life insurance. For your free quote, call SelectQuote at 1-800-330-1991. That's 1-800-330-1991. Or go to SelectQuote.com. 1-800-330-1991. SelectQuote. We shop. We save. Details on the sample policies at SelectQuote.com/commercials.
Northern Massachusetts has been ordered to pay some tenants millions of dollars. Federal court documents indicate Boston area landlord
has been ordered by a jury to pay nearly $4 million for 7 female ranchers who were sexually harassed, threatened with eviction as sexual demands were made. The incidents took place in several homes to recover from eviction. Justice also intends to seek a civil penalty against McCarthy and a court order to prevent him from managing these types of homes or having contact with residents or prospective tenants. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Price cuts can't come soon enough. At Target this morning, the chain announced its fourth straight quarterly sales drop. This time, the decline was 3.7%, with shoppers buying fewer groceries, clothing, and home goods. On Monday, Target said it was cutting prices on thousands of everyday items, including milk, bread, and diapers. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News. We used to argue. UV filter head. You never have to argue about the alternatives.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? No. Excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay for it? You could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protection. For life insurance, up to $2 million in coverage with no with some policies still the bar. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at GetResults.gov. That's GetResults.gov. The internet. Turn on your radio. It's the Sean Hannity. And the basically, photos using photos. Hey, we work somehow. I mean, when we're here. Yeah. Okay. He sees his invitation. That way, you can kill two birds with one stone. I am the best spokesman for any product in my country. That's right. They don't keep you around this long. They keep you well. Like two first names. You know, everybody makes mistakes.
was on the youth that's kitty with Army, but I was with the Marines in there, shoot duty, whatever they call it. And you know, I always saw, but you know, those things on the side of the aircraft carrier, you go up, you know, really, because on ship from here to here, you can have about 4 guys there on the gun. I think that's too close to park. I think those guys, you know, exactly. I was in food service. So the first thing about the Navy, they treated their enlisted men. The officers got stuff first. And that's what in the Army, you take the guys who work first, and not the Navy.
Weird because that's how they operate on the Marines.
Yeah. You take care of your troops. Anyway, I guess the theory is on a ship, you have got to have certain on a ship, and you got to know who in charge. You can't have no crap going on out there on the ocean. Somebody has no other. All right. Let's go over there and visit y'all tonight. What is going to take, and you don't want to, come on, yeah. Yeah, I'm bringing it everything. And that was my only issue. I love these already, but I think it happened for this guy not having this thing. So that to me, that was the only thing I ever did like for. I mean, it's like you don't call it 82nd Airborne to pass out plates. You know, you call us. Oh well. All right, everybody. Before we get involved in anything else, I have a special guest in the studio here this month. Somebody call. We probably won't take no calls. Yeah. Okay, not yet. Okay. Don't worry about it. Call me later when I get done here. Anyway, we got a special guest, Mr. David Ray, and David comes to that microphone right there, and tell folks who you are.
Yeah, my name is David Ray. I am the general manager of Sunski in November. I'm glad to be here. Been here a year.
Mm-hmm. And at Sons Automotive, give me a little. Where are you guys originally from?
So the Sons Auto Group originally is from the Atlanta area.
Okay.
I've been in business for 117 years. So generational success and doing business for that people like me.
Mm-hmm. Now your tagline, of course, is family owned and family driven. Now I was walking past the studio a few minutes ago, and I'm thinking, I said, "Did your mother die?" Okay, so tell a little bit about that.
So I've kind of brought this up with me along the years I've been doing this, and you know, it's just fits right with that. You know, if you mess with stuff and you're dealing with, say, a pre-owned vehicle that's on your lawn, when we get those vehicles ready, we ask ourselves, will we sell this vehicle to our mom? Will we sell it to our daughter? Will we sell it to our son? Is it something that we put our name right behind? And if it's not, that vehicle doesn't get off. So we're not just in the business to meet and know. We're in the business to making customers happy and satisfied and getting them. It's going to get from point A to point B. And it's really hard. Because guess what? When you put somebody right,
you know, years ago when Kia first came out, I was kind of skeptical because they had issues. But I have to tell you, it is one of the best cars on the road today. And I enjoy it. My son is actually looking for a car right now. He's turned 18 in a couple months, and I think we'll probably be down there. But the cars are economical. They're not overly expensive, and they shouldn't be too much to insure. But they are really dependable cars now. I mean, when they first came out, the Sun didn't have back in the day. But I'm impressed by it.
But they came a long way. You know, obviously had some growing pains in the early days, but what they did is they're going to be committed to getting better every year. And every year, when they got over that hill, they'll continue to play. And not only have they climbed, they lead the board with Jetty Fireworks across the board. If you name it, they've won it. And if you ever had an opportunity to go check out the class, that's what you got to do. It's amazing. Nothing short of amazing. And we're doing it right here.
Now every car line has their supreme car. What I call the car that the Mercedes of the group, as it were. What, give me your Mercedes. If I'm a old guy like me, but I want to ride, I want to pick ladies up. Which one you got for?
You're going to tell you why that's it. They ride. That's what you do. One tell you right. But I know it was
Yeah.
beautiful interior. That's what I drive.
We want to drive what you drive. We want to drive what you drive.
It's a great vehicle. I've driven just about everything. BMW, Mercedes, Audi. I've driven a lot of vehicles.
We don't want to go.
This means that you drive vehicles.
And
the sheer number amount of people that are trading in to buy these kids because of the way they do it, because of how they design in the price point.
I give the name of that model.
It is a Telluride SF. Telluride.
Oh, Telluride.
Yeah.
God, we gotta break it down. You gotta break it. Now I got you. Telluride. Okay. And where you guys located?
We're located on Boulevard and
Again, like I said before, they have undergone a transformation that is. I mean, it's almost like the ugly duckling back in the day. They have undergone some significant changes. I love. Not just for my kids, but for myself too. I'm thinking when older folks, have something comfortable and but not too expensive. And so that's good. Again, you were over on what you where the old Brubaker used to be.
Correct. Yeah, there was a Brubaker, and there used to be an Infinity store. That's no longer there. Obviously, that's parking now. We got so many things coming up in our store. We're actually going to do a brand new store right in place. That's coming really soon, and it's going to be state of the art. We're in growth mode, which is the best way to be. We're going to continue to grow. We're going to continue to sell more kids and provide that customer service that our clients deserve.
Tell me, now I brought up a really nice one, but if you don't really want, if you don't want to be extravagant, you want to be practical because your kid needs a car, or you may need a second car. Just to back and forth. Give me some models they might want to come over with.
So the greatest thing about a Kia is not only is it the price point as that, if you're on a budget and you want a nice car, you don't have to give up a bunch of features and go, well, listen, you can buy a Forte. A Forte has an LXS model, right? It's kind of like a school model, but it's going to have safety. It's going to have the look. It's going to be sporty, but you're not spending that top time and you're still getting around the vehicle. And the Kia has something like that. Every model has an entry level. The entry level in Kias is not your normal entry level. Everything's going to be powered lots of radio, technology, safety. That's what you don't lose with Kia because they've learned and designed these features. And now that you don't have to give up features or function.
Okay. Well, all I know is that the Kias of today are some special gifts. I just love the way they look. And the one you talked about, I can't spell. I'm going to come over there and take a look at it for Z. He is in the market for a car right now. How about, all you sell is new stuff? You still use them?
Oh no, we've got an excellent large selection of pre-owned vehicles. I like to kind of like Slightly used. We take a lot of pride in making sure that so if there's a vehicle that you have in mind, you go to our website, huntsvillebuilder.com. You can find us on Facebook. But we really want to see you because when we say family and family driven, we want to see the family. We don't want to have to take care of what you're doing. We're going to take care of it. If you start that, you're looking for, hey, nobody's doing for a complimentary appraisal. I feel like you do for a person. You see what it's worth. Maybe it's time when you didn't realize it's good. You want to get out of that. Maybe save you some money.
But you won't know until you come up.
You don't know until somebody tell you how much you got EDT.
Yes,
Write it down. You don't get if you don't ask.
Okay, I got you. That other thing was
But
all I heard was the yes.
but, that's what we're offering. We offer anybody to live on the same way you buy or not. You'd be surprised when people are in a position where they can do that.
Yes, one thing that if we get a car from Sun's service, it seems that and I'm only asking the question because somebody just sent me a text on it. If we buy a new car from you and we want to get that car serviced there, is it more expensive to service it with when you bought it from, or is it just more practical to get it serviced with the oil change and all that stuff? Someplace.
So if you bring your vehicle in for service, no matter what you do, right? When you bring it to a Kia dealership, your vehicle is being worked on for us for the problem. Not only that, it goes into the database. No matter where you're at, they can see what it's looking at. You force the call back to that. Very important. When you have your service completed, you look at the recorded and documents. You have the reason to leave it to the road commission. When you come to the dealer that you bought your vehicle from, you're there with people that you know. You're there with people that care about it. You're still at home. I would never suggest going outside of the brand I've worked in because of that. Because these guys that's all they do. They eat and sleep. And they're good at what they do. They take a ton of pride in getting these vehicles fixed and getting these people back on the road. But the hardest thing that we ask of our customers is not money. We try to do things in time and manner, but it does get busy. But we don't want to do things wrong. We want to do things right the first time. And I tell you, it's going to be fixed. You need to have the trust that when you get picked up your vehicle, it's going to be fixed.
So if I'm in Montgomery, Alabama, and I got my car worked on at the shop, if I happen to be in Atlanta and something goes wrong, I should be able to go to any Kia 100%. And my records are there. Everything is good. That matters. I don't have to sit there and explain to the guy what I don't know how to explain. They can see. Okay. Well, man, I tell you what. Wow, that's all I know is Kia is a nice little car, and don't think the one he told you about. But it's a nice. Yeah. When you go and say, "Give me the car that you drive," let me see that one. Okay, let me see that one. So you got a website, but you do have a website now. You want to use the website at like at 12 o'clock at night in the middle of the shop. If they're open, get the car, go over this Kia, and check out the inventory.
We got the inventory. We're in some particular sales event right now. Rebates office select with you. It's a great program we run every year. As soon as we sell out of these, we're going to reload it and get it to us. So if you've never been a better time,
Cool. Because it seems in the South, you can only get certain color cars. Okay. Is there can I order a certain color?
the kids come in very wide variety. They have amazing designers that come up with these studies that we know. We just know that people are. We've got beautiful offset in it. But you gotta see it to really appreciate the color selection. But we don't lack in selection. We don't lack in color. We have a good variety. I've got over 150 new vehicles on my line. another 100 or 300 people. And that's what you said. Again, you're going to be bringing to the song for your own social consultants, for the social institution, and we want business. It seems different because not a lot of people are doing business without me. All right, but we do it, there's a process, but we do it for them.
Now, I think I want to candy apple. Is that on the
Our bottom, that's beautiful. It's got the sport, it's got the lake.
You got one right now.
Right on the front row.
I'm gonna come over and see. If the Z like want to candy apple, I better check that out. That's old school. That's 19.
That's right.
That's 19. Okay. Anyway, give a number what they can call you, David, and
Hey, call me direct, 706-905-9313. You find us on the website, on Facebook, but you can certainly call me directly. I always take my calls. I'd love to see you. Come see, ask for a gym and all this. You can get me to work. 706-905-9313.
anyway, funds. Yeah. Oh, you started with Kia, huh?
We have a CDR property, so we go across this around property, and it is a sub group. Maybe just some folks over there, we all do business the same way.
Well, I know you did. I got three kids. You're probably the only guy in town with a kind of sort of candy apple red top. And that reminds you remember but also though he is a Marine. He served his country, and now he's serving you. I got to tell you, it can be better than that. We'll be back right after the beat. Thank you, sir. Now remember, you need a spokesman.
I like it. I like it, huh?
That's right. Thank you, Kevin. I'll fill that thing out. Yes, there's someone out there born in the 70s. That's the best way to get stopped by the police. That's right. Yeah. Brought to you by family owned, family driven, and new radio. Yeah. So I haven't got women on the over.
Ever to help you. And let don't let it leave. Okay, we're back. Hey, let's take care of business. You know, we are in the selling business of things. All right, anyway, good morning. It's 8:41 in the morning. You know what you are. I know you guys don't know this. I'm going to tell you like that. I take a lot of time actually to take the notes. I got it right. The money, baby. Put the money. Okay. Right. I'm not going to hold you to that because I know you're not. So nothing going through all that and get disappointed. You get that. Also, does anybody know that online trying to figure out what the minimum wage was when I was there. You know the minimum wage, the federal minimum wage was when I was born in 1967. You know what it is? You see with it. It was $1 an hour. $1 an hour. $8 a day. Okay. Well, $8. Yeah, you want to work 8 hours a day? Right. In the world in 1957, did you live on $1? Okay, $8 a day. Man, yeah, $8. $8 a day. So that would be 8 times 5. 40. What can we live on $40 a week? How can we do that? Seriously. Well, that's not even that. Yeah, wait. So, the 8 times, yeah, how can anybody live on that? But they did. So, no. You have minimum wage in 1957 the dollar. In 2020 dollars, that's $9.35. So even you know how we get screwed today, it still only be $9.35 an hour, which is still not enough money. Okay, right now, good morning to you. 860-1414 number here. Last night, the city council had its city council meeting, and it seems like to me that they were sort of um, mm, they were I don't understand some of the things the city council does. And I'm not the only person. Avis Love Lewis got a commendation or something like that. To the beard. Last night, which is good. But let me get on the city council this morning after this call here. We get on them. I got something. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, because I know he's lying. So why? That is that is too good. I'm not what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna yeah. I'll come over and let you take a picture and then and see if he comes. Yeah, yeah. I can use $700. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It would be. I can use that for. That's right. I can start. I can start the program early. That's it. All right. Well, I'll be able to get off work and you be the food. Now he's not going to show up. I did see that, but I didn't. All I saw was the headline, and in the media, the headlines get you there, but when you get there, or do you have an appreciation for what's said, or was it just hype? I didn't read the article. Mhm. Mhm. It did grab my attention. Yes, it did grab my attention. It was me newspaper, clickbait, a weed rate, and then get into the weeds. And now, if you start on the floor and you go up an inch off the floor, sure, I'd say we're doing better. But are we really? And that's well, but if, did you get into the weed? Did you get into the weed? Where are we? Where are we? Mhm. Having been involved in the public school system for a while now, I know what is written and what is actual. Most of the time, it's not the same ballpark, and so I know the environment in public school sucks for the most part, except for the magnet schools where they have an expectation of excellence that is not done in regular classes. Yeah, I would have said par for the. I would have said par for the course. Yeah, I would say par for the course. I don't. Again, I've seen the environment though. For 4 years, I've seen the environment. Okay, I hear you. Listen, I hear. I've just been so disappointed with public school. My son's in the school. But if there's a significant change, I would love to give it to you. If there's a significant change, but you take us so low. And if we get up an inch, we act like that's something that's big time. I just, I just, I don't believe it. I'm just sorry. I don't believe it. Well, that man would come down here sometime and talk to me. Maybe he can convince me. I take no photo of I see the environment. I see it. And I wasn't that impressed this year either. However, I am going to give Graham Lee some credit. They didn't have as many fights over it as they traditionally have had. So something's different at me, um, than it was. So even my son had to agree with me the other day. That's not fighting that to do it. So Abraham Marine, Principal Lee, evidently doing something. Okay, so I'm good. Let's go back to phone. Good morning. Uh, uh, what? Well, no. I can't. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You know what I'm gonna do? No. Now, you know what I'm gonna do? When I get off, wait a minute. When I get off the air, I'm going over there. I don't need to bring money. No, you said bring you the proof, and that's what I'm going to do. I that's that. I'm listen. I'm bringing the proof. I'm not bringing any money because I don't need to. I got the proof. Now, if you're gonna meet me over there, uh, 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 okay, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to. Okay, well, I'll let him see it. Now, you meet me. I'll be over there. I'll be over there. 3:20. So you can be over there with me, or you go crap, and that's it. We'll leave that up. What morning? Who's this? Yeah, yeah. Well, not really. No, not really. Yeah, we're not all of them. That's what they wrote. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So let me ask you a question. You're, no, I'm gonna ask you this. Wait a minute. Private Jones. Wait. Private Jones has failed the PE test 48 times. And all of this, wait a minute. All of a sudden, he gets one more point on the PE test than he gets. Now he still failed, but he gets one more point. Do we congratulate Private Smith? Okay. Okay. Yeah. 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 Okay. Okay. All right. Well, listen, y'all are my CNN com, so I'm on. I'm, I'm going to take what you say into consideration. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. 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 Yes, it will. Mhm. Well, or it's telling us that they know they did not try that stuff over them places if they be handled. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. All right. Appreciate it. All right. Appreciate it. Let me see. Good morning. I ain't feeling up in the main thing today yet. Good morning. That's you. Yeah. Okay. Mhm. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. I helped push it. I didn't want to pay you no more. Mhm. That's true. That's true. Right. Right. Mhm. Let me now let me ask you a question. Let's ask you a question. Academically, they can use all kinds of metrics to grade something. And I realize that. Let me ask, what is the most important thing in school for our public school? What do you think the most important element is? No, 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 that's not it. Nope, no. Environment, environment. If you don't have the proper environment, it's almost impossible to learn. In our public schools, outside the magnet schools, the environment in our public schools, huh? And you cannot learn how to read unless the environment is conducive to learning. Mhm. Mm, okay, okay. Now let me ask you another question. If you raise the floor and lower the ceiling, did you move? Okay, all right. Well, listen, again, I hope I can't get to the when I can't get to the positive because when I walk into these places, the chaos and the disrespect that I see in these schools, except for the magnet schools, that I got a problem with the environment. Right. Are they in magnet? Wait a minute. Are they in magnet schools? Okay. And the school that he goes to, what's the other one that's not a magnet school? Okay. 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 Well, let me ask them why. Why is there a difference? Why is there a difference? And again, evidently it was better this year as far as fighting was concerned. But when I, and I do, Mr. Lee. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, I'm glad. Now that's one decision. That's one decision he did that I'm absolutely concerned with. Okay. Environment, though. Environment is everything in a school. Well, Mr. Abraham Lee is right now, and he's doing a better job than the last guy did. Whoever puts, I guess the superintendent did. Right, I'll give a little bit. I give him, yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Appreciate it. I'm going. When I leave here, I'm going over there and showing it. Good morning. Yes. What, you you think I perpet? Wait a minute. You think I perpetrate? You think I perpetrated? Right. Well, yes, I actually I have been. Yes, I have been. Yeah, yes, I have. But that's the only one I'm concerned with. Well, what's that school on? Wait a minute. What's the name of that school on Carter Hill Road? Which one is that? That that's not Lanita. Lanita's on Court. The one that's on. It's, okay. Went over Jeff Davis a while ago, and I was talking to some of the kids that go over there, and their concern was the same as mine. These are kids that go to the school. So environment, yes. I don't know how I got on this conversation. Okay, so let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. No, 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 no. But let me ask you a question. Why would any parent who the bills going up the way they are, the light bill, the grocery bill, the car bill, the insurance, everything's going to go there. Why would we want to pay $1,000 additional a month to send our kids to a school if we could get the same thing, if we could get the same environment and the same credit, send them to a public school? And why do you think though people take their kids out of one place and put them in another if the quality of education and the environment was the same in both? It's the environment. Yes, they can. No, 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 they won't. They send them home. Send them home. Exactly. Call the parents and go from out the door. But they won't do it. No, he isn't. I agree, but the school tells me well we have to keep it. I've never seen a law that says you have to keep enforcing disruptive, disrespectful kids in the school. I've never seen the law that says that. They give them an IEP and they let them continue on their merry way. Yes. Okay. Well, again, why would somebody spend extra money to send their kids to MA, Super Academy, or all this other stuff? But, 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 but why would people do that if they could get the same culture of education in Montgomery Public School? We can keep that money by both. I don't think it's about color. I do not believe it. No, it may be culture. Okay, okay. I don't believe it. But hey, appreciate it. I'm on running out of time here. Did want to get. I haven't go back to the city council. Good morning. Yes, pretty good, pretty good. Mhm. Sure. No, they shouldn't be with. No, wait a minute. It happened off campus. It had nothing to do with the school, but it reflects on the team, but not the school. Mhm. Mhm. Right. It reflects on the coaches are. Okay. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Well, the only difference is that people have a right to travel in America. They- they do. They got a right to go to any city they want to go to. Now they don't belong to that city. Mhm. Right, right. Right. Okay. Yeah, they are. I ain't mad at it. That, yes. And as a matter of fact, the a lot of people are not running with it. They're actually not to get that family. And I thought that was courageous. Unfortunately, yeah, yeah. And unfortunately, it wasn't very bad. So I'm glad to know that somebody remembers that. Yeah. All right. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Look, I guess I get to see the council. Yeah, because I put that all of this. Good morning. We didn't miss the prize. We good. We don't- Yeah, yeah. I hear you. You got something. Mhm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, you don't. Uh, yeah, I know, but I can't see. Because I can't see who's calling. 8:57 in the morning. Good morning. Who's this? James, what's up? Well, I tell you what. Then I only got about 45 seconds left. So I put you on hold, and you pick it up on the next side of our block. Yeah, so put you on hold, or you can call back. Either way, we'll talk to you. Either way, we really don't have. Contact now. I gotta go. We'll come back. And again, I'm on the track. I'm coming with you. Okay. Yeah. So if you lower the ceiling, raise the floor, you can really make it. So I do.
That Yes, news on the hour.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. The White House just announced President Biden's bill needs a two-state solution in the Middle East. Through negotiations, not unilateral recognition, as witnessed in Europe today. Part of the following day. President Biden's manager announced taking steps to make state
Remember,
remains committed to Israel's security peacefully. Ambassadors from all three countries here in the U.S. Parts of the nation. Powerful field important final weapon of the Midwest is flexible. Meteorologist Kevin Elkins of the Weather Center.
A rotating supercyclone flows could produce damaging winds, hail, and can't rule out a tornado. The strongest winds could blow through northern Texas and Arkansas. Wind energy, daytime heating will help prompt intense storms this afternoon. They will continue to rain out and have a blended even after sunset.
Customers in the Houston area still have no power after storms close to wind last week. The Bolton District is canceling student loan debt for over $150,000, among them teachers, nurses, and law enforcement officials. Education Secretary Miguel Cardona tells CBS News Radio, "We want to make it easier by
Removing a lot of the red. We should be telling them, right? We should have to apply for something that they've earned based on bipartisan legislation. So one of the proposals that we have is we don't have to apply for it. If they've earned it, we should be telling them.
NASCAR is taking action against the type driver dust up last weekend.
Ricky Jr. has been fined $75,000 for asphalt with Kyle Busch after the All-Star race at North Wilkesboro Speedway in North Carolina. Busch was penalized for his action in the second lap race. Two drivers tangled on the first lap, and then Busch agreed to deliberately wreck Stenhouse on the second lap. Jim Priscilla, CBS News.
If you think the left is already doing a little too much snooping, okay, I'll remind you at 2 p.m. today. Wait till you hear what she'll be up to next. That is, it'll give its voice assist device an AI overhaul. Card users who want the souped up monthly fee. Now down 10 points. This is CBS News.
think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast. Professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts. You get 122 million parts. And the people guarantee will be the
Rapper Sean Combs has been hit with a new sexual assault suit.
The lawsuit was filed by Crystal McKenney under an NYC Gender-Motivated Violence Act, which allows victims of violence committed on the basis of gender to sue their abusers. She says she was 22 in 2003 by a prosecutor. Combs invited McKenney to his recording studio where he had drinking alcohol and smoking marijuana. He asked her a joint, saying, "You've never had weed like this before." She says she became intoxicated and was forced to do things and lost consciousness, later waking up in a cab. That night, CBS News
star is Team Barbie.
The fall sales Venus Williams is the U.S. champion.
Mattel said Venus has been transformed into a Barbie doll, along with 8 other athletes, as part of a project encouraging girls to stay in sports. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
And let's have some fun. This month, I'm going to help you read that old woman. You know it all. Bring it to me, and I'll help you shut it down. So this never you read that old woman. You want to say yes? That's yes. Reset button. So this reset old and let it set water. Make that all on my are you? Have you ever feel good? You get a photo of people. See all of
And we're back. Good morning. Hope that they find everybody doing well. I'm not gonna have, but I'm gonna look at this. Yeah, I'm gonna get this to the council. Yeah, last night. Yeah. Because I still cannot figure out why it is that when it comes to liquor licensing, the only time they give credence to one city council person is doing a liquor license conversation. Okay. Other than that, they all vote as a group and the majority wins the argument. But liquor licenses is the only thing that they will cave to one city council person. Last night was no different. Okay. Now they wouldn't give this man and woman their liquor license. Now all they gotta do is go to court and they'll win, but it'll just cost them a little bit more money. That's all. But they wouldn't give me a liquor license because somebody did something on the property, I guess, and then there was some discussion about whether or not they were operating without a license. Now, if they were operating without a license, I can understand, but my understanding is according to the two people, they were working under somebody else's license. And here's my problem. Whether they were, whether or not, that's none of my affair. But here's my problem. When Walmart has a shooting, they don't close Walmart down. They don't say, well, we got to close Walmart down because they had a shooting over here. Or when people go in there and steal stuff off the wazoo, we don't say, the city council doesn't say, we are going to shut you down. No. And let's go to the big one. Let's go to the real big one. I believe that a year or so ago, 2 years ago, whenever it was, the big hullabaloo at the river thing down there, the riverboat thing down there, he didn't shut the city down, did he? All kind of people were fighting over there. He didn't say, because you had this kind of problem, boat ramp, we're going to shut it down. They didn't say that. No, you hold the people who are doing the mischievous things, you hold them accountable. Okay? So, and if something happens in the parking lot of these businesses, how are you going to hold the owner responsible when the police are responsible for things in our city, but they can't stop all things going on in the street either? So, as long as these businesses do their due diligence to maintain an orderly business, at least inside the business, it seems like to me that the city council is grasping at straws. But we should have shut down the riverboat a long time ago. All the hell that thing calls us. We still got people going to court for that right now. I'm just saying, um, come up with a standard operating procedure down there of what you need to do to get your liquor license. As a matter of fact, uh, they never turned them down on a legal reason. They turned them down on an opinion. Well, it is my opinion that you can't handle things. Well, it's not the business owner's job to handle things that happen outside. At least not in my opinion. That's on public property. If it happens in a parking lot, we can make an argument there. I do believe, however, that you ought to be able to provide security on your ground. I do. Now, if the city council said, well, you have to provide security, I wouldn't have a problem with that. You're selling alcohol, you're doing that way, but again, there's some people that go down to the city council, get their license without a problem. There are other people that go down there because the city council person who represents that side of town thinks that they are the business realm. And we got people go down all the time, don't have a record, don't have anything, but somebody in the video, everybody's got a phone now, really. Somebody's videoing to the police department and we stop the people doing business. Well, again, it's alcohol. Okay? When you sell alcohol, there are people who get crazy. Like at the boat ramp a couple years ago. People get to drinking, they go crazy. Can't blame the business. The state of Alabama, and just and to make my point, during the COVID pandemic, whatever you want to call it, does anybody know the only thing the state didn't close down? They did not close the liquor stores down. You know why? I don't either. But they didn't. Because evidently, liquor is an important part of our culture. It's an important part of America. Think about this. People were dying all over the world and all over America. Stores were closing. They closed down businesses. But the one place they didn't close down was the liquor stores. And I asked myself, well, who needs liquor that bad? Because I've never drank it, so I don't really know. So anyway, um, I think there ought to be I think in the future, it ought to be a majority of the city council people who turn people down and not one. Not everybody get on the whole bandwagon and say, yeah, we ain't going to get involved in that. All these laws that these city council people make are made for all the people. So I don't think one it's a legal, how many times I got to say this? It's a legal business. If the state of Alabama can sell alcohol even during a pandemic and people are getting drunk then too, why can't these people have a fair shot at their business? Okay, Grimes last night got upset with somebody, but they weren't able to show the video that they wanted to show because it wasn't available to them, I guess. Grimes did it. Johnson has done it. A lot of them have done it, and I just think that's crazy. Nobody closed down the boat ramp when everybody on the boat was fighting. Well, not everybody, almost though. We're throwing people in the water, hitting people with chairs, and all kinds of things. Walmart has shootings on Walmart. People start to fight. We don't close them down, but we take the opportunity for the whole force of the government, the city government, to come on one guy trying to make a living, and then we're gonna tell him no because I don't like your environment. I think that sucks. And I think they ought to do something about it. if the majority of city council people say no, then I can live with that because they all are like mine. But if one city council person says no and everybody else goes along with them, now that is something un-American about that. And that's my take on it. Okay. Good morning. Who's this? What? Oh, yeah, I got you. Go ahead. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, again, though, if you lower the ceiling and raise the floor, have you moved? It has the illusion of changing, but you haven't. And so, my thing is that where do we start? How do we get to where we are today? And I'm with the one caller. Okay, so we moved a little bit. Here's what I want to know though: did we lower the ceiling and raise the floor? So that's my concern. Is that it may look like we did something, but did we really? So I don't know. Well, I did give credit to PJ, Percy Julian. They didn't have as many fights over there this year. I mean, last year I was over there every couple of days because somebody was fighting, and so evidently Mr. Abraham Lee has sort of handled that, and that's good. But when kids can come to school reeking of marijuana to the point that my son could hardly breathe, and it gave him an attack in his breathing, yeah, we got a problem. And I know it's not the school's fault that you live at home with parents that smoke marijuana, but if you come to school smoking smelling like marijuana, they need to send you home to your parents and call DHR. Okay. Okay. And I'm gonna tell you why we expect. I'm gonna tell you why we expect that. There's a legal doctrine that says loco parentis, which means that the schools are your parents in lieu of your parents when they're on that campus. They actually take the place of parents according to the law. Okay, that they do. I don't want to. So if you can't, I don't want you to raise them. Then send them back to their own parent. You shouldn't let kids come in there smelling like marijuana to the point that it makes people sick. So yeah, that's their parents' fault. Then send them home with their parents. Call their parents up, and if the parents come in, I would have the police there ready to take them to jail. Yeah. I did too. I loved it. Matter of fact, I still like public. I still like public school. I don't have a problem with it. Just culture I don't like. Yeah, 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 yeah. We are, but I'm going to ask you the same question. If I could get the same quality of education, the same educational environment that's conducive to learning, why would I spend additional 12, 13, $15,000 a year of my money that I could buy a new car with, buy my kid a car, do all kinds of things with? Why would I spend that money to send them someplace else? And it's not about race. We hold on to race all the time. It's about a culture in the public school system outside the magnet schools. You know what they do to magnet school teach magnet school kids when they get bad. You know what they tell them? I'm gonna send you back down to regular school. That's their punishment. Something's wrong with that. Mhm. Now we talk about, but magnet schools are public schools, but they threaten to send you back down to the traditional school if you don't act right, discipline. If you don't show discipline in the magnet schools, which are Montgomery public schools. So why do we have one set of rules for the kids over here, but the kids over there, well, we really don't care how they act. Hmm. Right. Yeah. Right, right. And they've always had smart kids in school. They were smarter than I was, and I was smarter than one other guy in my class, but that's about it. Right. Hey, appreciate it. I got to get another call, but call me again, and we'll continue to talk. It is 9:22 in the morning. Good morning. Yes. Turn that down. Turn your radio down. Okay. Go. Yes. Hmm. But it is the city that gives them license to have a club in that area. Why not then do like we do car lots? Why not say this is Club Row right here? This is where the clubs go from now on in this city. Make an ordinance for that. But don't blame them for people who want to go clubbing. Come to the club. That's where. That's where, right. Yeah, yeah, that's true. And when they catch them, right, and when you catch them, you deal with them. But again, what's the age of drinking in Alabama? Oh, what, 21 or something like that? 18, I don't really don't know. But again, I don't think they articulate the reasoning behind turning people down in a good way. Because some people can go down there and get a liquor license easy. Okay. Okay, I think that's good. You can mandate that you come to this class, and I think that's good too. Give some right now. There's no standard. Right, right. And I think that's a great idea because right now there is none. Right now there is no SOP, standard operating procedure. You go down and you take your shot, you try to get it. Some people get it, some don't. Give us a list of things you must do in order to have your license, and then make sure that's done when you get down. But everybody goes down, and every request is subjective to which city councilman you go in front of or which city council person whose area you put in the club in. It is legal to have alcohol in Alabama. It is legal to, it's a legal commodity. It's sold by the state, everybody else. Then they're trying to, all they do is trying to get their little piece of the rock. But you're right. Let's have a standard operating procedure. These are the things you must do before you come down here. And then it's no surprise to you when you get down there. Right. So let the city council come up with a standard operating procedure, and then therefore, hey, appreciate it, and then therefore, you know what's expected of you. And one city council person ought not be able to turn your liquor license thing down. They ought not be able to do that. Well, what if you got a preacher down there? He don't believe in drinking. He don't believe in alcohol. Well, hell, ain't nobody gonna get one. So let us come up with a standard operating procedure, otherwise known as an SOP, and give it to everybody before they come down there for a liquor license. We'll be back.
Radio 1440 at work. NewsRadio1440.com. At home through your Alexa or Google smart home device. Depend on it. News Radio 1440.
Paid for by Christian Care Ministry.
Let's see, if something costs less, but people are happier with it, that sounds like something to look into, and that is MediShare. Maybe you've heard switching to MediShare to pay for healthcare can save many families up to $500 a month, and that is huge. But it's also true that people are way more satisfied after making the switch too. The member satisfaction rate for MediShare is double that of a typical health insurance plan. Double. MediShare works too. It's been around for 30 years. Members have shared more than $5 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth and a huge nationwide PPO network. So, yeah, really, you can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care. So, if you're self employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan you're happy with, you can call right now. You'll get a price within 2 minutes. So see what you can save. This is a very, very smart use of 2 minutes. Here's the number you need. Call 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE, 855-51-BIBLE.
We're going abroad for the first time in years, to Spain. So we started using Babbel.
And started learning Spanish fast.
With Babbel, you can start having conversations in another language in just 3 weeks.
¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas?
When you learn a language, you want to actually use it. Babbel is designed with that goal in mind.
In just 3 weeks, we're starting to have conversations in Spanish. Gracias, Babbel.
Babbel, language for life. Now try Babbel for free at Babbel.com. That's BABBEL.com.
I'm Ed Horrell, author of The Kindness Revolution. My wife and I enjoyed a wonderful dinner last week with friends we hadn't seen in a long time. The next day, I sent a text message letting them know how much we enjoyed being with them. That same day, we received a handwritten note, which they delivered to our mailbox, letting us know how much they had enjoyed our dinner, along with an article we had discussed. That note and that effort means a lot to me, and it should. The fact they had taken the time to write and deliver a heartfelt note sure made my little text message seem somewhat indifferent. In today's high-tech, low-touch world, how refreshing it is to get a thoughtful, handwritten note once in a while. Well, it's enough to inspire me. I'm ordering stationery and getting in the handwritten note business today, and I hope I can make someone's world a little kinder. To learn more, check us out at thekindnessrevolution.net.
My name is Tom Thornton.
And my name is Cindy Thornton. We're retired, and this is how we live united.
We decided to volunteer with United Way at our community free health clinic.
United Way is how we contribute, because we know our time and money are going to the right places.
Judging by the thank yous we get at the clinic, I'd say we're doing the right thing with our retirement, too. We're Tom and Cindy Thornton. We volunteer at our community free health clinic. We don't just wear the shirt.
We live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
This weekend, cheer on Olympic hopefuls as they compete for a spot in the Paris 2024 Olympic Games at Montgomery Whitewater. Montgomery Whitewater is partnering with the American Canoe Association and the U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Committee to bring the canoe slalom and kayak cross-Olympic team trials to Montgomery this weekend. Festivities begin this Thursday night with Olympic-themed trivia at Eddie's Restaurant. Live music starts Friday night on the patio at 6 p.m. Team trials races start at 9 a.m. Saturday and Sunday with live music at 5 p.m. Saturday night. For more info, check out MontgomeryWhitewater.com.
To buy your home, you became a house hunting ace, learned about loans, scoured neighborhoods, and asked the right questions. Now you're queen of your castle. If you manage that, you can get your retirement plan on track. Visiting aceyourretirement.org can help. With 401k tips and smart saving strategies, you'll feel empowered to own your retirement like you own your home. Go to aceyourretirement.org, because when it comes to clearing financial hurdles, you're an ace. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Hey y'all, this is Aaron Tippett. Being in the music business, traveling, working late, doesn't do great things for my routine. But I found that staying active and making time to work out helps keep my energy where it needs to be to perform my best. No matter what you do or where you are, make time to stay in shape. You'll feel better and have the energy you need to accomplish your goals. This message brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
Telling it like it really is.
That's the fact, Jack!
It's the Dan Bongino Show, weekdays from 11 to 2 on News Radio 1440.
And we are back. Before we go back to the phones, though, it would be remiss of me not to mention this. Yesterday at the city council meeting, almost at the end of the meeting, they got word that the Montgomery Police Department's chaplain, Reverend Antonio Seals, had passed. And our prayers go out to the families and to his friends and family and all his colleagues. He was really kind of young, 51 years old, and he passed on us, and guess God needed another angel. But our prayers go out to his family and to the Montgomery Police Department. That's one of those places where sometimes all you have to lean on is your faith. So our prayers go out to his family and his people and his friends, and to all the policemen and the mayor and everybody else about losing what seems to be a great man. Good morning again. It is 9:32 in the morning. Let's see who is there next. That would be this guy right here. Thanks for holding. Yeah. Yep. Yes. Mm-hmm. Right. Right. Oh no, I didn't see that fight. No, we go to. That's why they. Wait a minute. That's why they go. They go to see somebody fight and somebody get killed. Yeah. Yeah. No, I guess they not. Yeah. Yeah. So why do we think that when these things? Yeah, no, we're not going to shut it down. No, we're not going to shut it down. We're going to handle the people that were doing the fighting, which is what you ought to do. And but it amazes me that the city council is almost like a conspiracy, because that's the only thing that one city councilman can say no on, and everybody else falls in line. That's a lie. That's a lie. Yeah, 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 yeah. So yeah, we got ours. Absolutely. Yeah. Hey, appreciate it. You too. Good morning on air. This is him. Yeah. Oh, so you can be sick as a dog, but as long as you're going to get some liquor, they'll let you in there. Yeah. And you right. And you know that starting in November, there's normally a 2% state tax on liquor. Now that tax will be connected to the tax in that county. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Okay. I've always wondered why that was. Good morning. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Well, and it does say minimum. It never said anything about maximum, but yeah. No, you're not. Yeah. You, I mean, you've done something wrong. You know, if you're 50, 60 years old and you got to make minimum, then you've done something wrong. Mm. To public school. Mm. Mm. It's all about standards and private schools. I don't know. People keep saying somebody sent me a text. Well, we don't know how they're actually doing. Well, in ways, we do know how they're doing. They keep spending the money for them. Yeah, yeah. Well, and again, I look at expectations though, because Valiant Cross is predominantly black, and they do an outstanding job. So it's about and Montgomery Christian School, which is in Montgomery, does an excellent job. I was over there a couple of weeks ago taking a tour. Excellent job. It's about expectations, and it seems that it seems like our regular public schools don't have expectations that the private schools do, or some of the public. Yeah, no, he was exempt for some reason. Yeah, yeah, he did, but yeah, but he was exempt for some reason. Yeah. And it happened last year too. He was exempt for. I guess he gets good grades, whatever. Yeah. All right. All right. It is 9:40 in the morning. Good morning on there. Well, he has he now he has his statement right now. Okay, never mind. If you don't really want it. Okay, you don't really want it, brother. So Guardian. I couldn't copy Guardian stuff unless I was actually a member of the bank. So just shut up about it. Leave it alone. You're too cheap and you lied. Which ain't the first time that ever happened. Also, we want to say congratulations to a guy named, what's his name, Patrick Dunson, the new director of Public Works. And I don't know exactly what that means. What's a Public Works? Because is that water? Is that water bill and all that stuff? I don't know. We'll figure out what he does. Okay. Okay. Also, yes, last night at the city council meeting, it was good to see a lot of people out, a lot of black folks out, concerned about the violence, and they always are. It's kind of hard to get out though, because folks be shooting that time of night in your neighborhood. Um, what happened to us as a people? What happened to the young folks? What? Why is? How do we get to the point in this country where young men carry guns around in the street, where old men stay locked up in their houses, the ones who got men in them, or old women got to stay in the house because they're no longer safe in their own community? How did that happen? How did it? How do we get there? I mean, how did this happen? What changed our culture to that? Used to be, if you were an older black person in the community, we took care of you. Well, let nobody mess with you, at least from what I can remember. And now they are held hostage in the latter days of their lives, of our lives, and to young people. How did we get here? I don't know. Even I got an article. You know what happened? I got a news article right here. 17-year-old boy. You know what he did? You know what he did? He got on Facebook, pointed a gun to his head, and shot himself because he thought the gun was empty. 17-year-old rapper. Okay. So how do we get here? Now, on the other hand, there is some good news. A young man from Selma, what is his name? Asher Havan. He won the season of The Voice, and he's from Selma. So that's good. I mean, give me the stories, and I'll put them out there, and that's good. He won the Selma thing. Now, the only reason why he won because I wasn't there. I mean, if I'd have been there, I probably would have won. But since I wasn't there, he lucked out this time because I didn't. I'm still waiting for America's Got Talent because they probably tell me I'm too old. Like America. No, who's that told me? Who was that? What was the name of that show? Because I was going down there and they said I was too old, like 30 years too old. What was the name of that show? The first Star Search. Is it with Star Search? It was one of them things. Now Star Search was the 70s. There was one though where recently that I think it's still on. American Idol. Yeah, they told me I was too old. So I was headed down there with my clothes all packed, ready to go, ready to sing, for the people. And they said, brother, I almost got to Mobile, and I got a phone call. Somebody went over the record. Said, Kevin. I said, yeah, I'm on the way. Said, this American, yeah, but we made a mistake. You're too old. I said, too old? I still can sing. Now the age was 28, and at that time I was kind of like 48. so I think I was like a little bit too old for that. Anyway, good morning to you. Got to take my last break of the hour, but I would have made it. Yeah. Now I don't know if I'd have been the winner, but I would have made it on. Okay, I really would have. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that I would have been part of the American Idol cadre had they let it, brother. So now I got to wait till America's Got Talent gets to Montgomery, and then I get to go out. Then I'll go out for that one. Okay, I'm just. Yeah, I'm good. And I got turned down by American Idol. And that's it. I mean, America's Got Talent got to come to Alabama soon. It wasn't easy. And I go down there. And I saw a guy, a black guy, who probably had that man, who was blind. That man could sing. Yeah, we're older, and he was my age, so I still hope for brother. Anyway, we'll be back. Right, I know you got some mystery because I've been Hollywood and all the lights and all that stuff. I won't forget about it. All right, we'll be back.
And more.
With Kevin Elkins in the morning, for the midday, and Hannity for your afternoon. News Radio 1440 all day. Depend on it.
What a soothing song. We wanted to, before we go to the last segment of our conversation this morning, let me tell you about COSA, the Council on Substance Abuse. More than 65 million Americans binge drink or drink heavily. This month is the Alcohol Awareness Month. This month is set aside to raise awareness of the dangers caused by alcohol misuse. 29% of all traffic fatalities are caused by alcohol. Impaired drivers. Clean alcohol use kills nearly 5,000 people a year. That's more than illegal drugs combined. Also, the Council on Substance Abuse, okay, it's about bringing acknowledgement to the abuse that alcohol is bringing to our country. It's causing pain and suffering caused by alcohol use. So if you or someone else, you know, maybe you have alcohol abuse, there is help. COSA here. Give the Council on Abuse a call today, 334-262-1629, 334-262-1629. Or go to COSAABD.org and get educated on the dangers of alcohol abuse. Call COSA, 334-262-1629, and get the help you need now. For a sober and brighter future, it's never too late, because COSA is 860-14. I think my phone ain't working again. I don't know what's wrong. Anyway, well, at least they work most of the show. That was good. All right, so I guess I would like to have my last question. I would like to have the city council call in and tell me why it is that they agree there's only one thing that they all agree to do with one person on, that's the liquor license. I just don't, I don't get it. Is there conspiracy? And most of them are reasonable people, I believe. But I guess I won't get to talk about it. I mean, you know, some people get it, some don't. I think the guy made a great thing. Give people a class to go to. So they, and then until they complete that class and the opportunity of what the city expects on people with liquor license, I don't know how you can hold them out and turn them down. Give them a class. Let them go through the program. Give them an SOP, standing operating procedure, that has really never been given to anybody. I've been here since 91. Okay? 91, January 91, as a matter of fact. So I've never seen one. It's a shot in the dark when you go down there, unless you happen to be willing to go. So anyway, if the state can sell alcohol, You know, the state that they want to, they can put an alcohol business anywhere in Montgomery they want to do that. But a private person can't do that. Okay. But if the state wants to, now, to be fair, I don't know if there's a place that they are limited from putting alcohol places. As a matter of fact, I do know a couple of alcohol places in Montgomery where somebody been robbed. That worked there. Okay, so I don't leave that alone. But HHO 14 is on there. Yeah, looks like yeah. Maybe it's working, maybe it ain't. I'm not sure. You can text me. I haven't given them 901-5022. And then I'll take my phone to tweet one more time. Let me see. I do text me. Yeah, I don't know what's up with our phones. But hey, we do the best we can with what we got. Okay. So anyway, now just to clarify something, uh, just because a headline hits the newspaper doesn't necessarily mean it's true. Okay, I'll have to see where we started from. Okay, and then and here's what you do if you are a city councilman and you don't want to deal with a subject, you table it indefinitely. That's what they do. So rather than having gonads to make a decision right there so I can get on you, we table it. And now tabling means, well, we're gonna leave it on table. We're not gonna bring it up. It's gonna be tabled. It's in purgatory request. Means it ain't cold, it ain't hot, it ain't dead, but it's not alive. So anytime you hear somebody say we're going to table it indefinitely, you have been turned down. Okay. Now they say we're going to table it till the council meeting. Okay. Let's take a look at this thing. But when they say we're going to table it indefinitely, they have just killed your request. So they just don't have the conads to tell you that's what's going on. So tabling some is a coward's way out. So they don't have to deal with their decision-making process. So I think that's a shame. Let people know it's either yay or nay. Well, you may get on your vote on it. But this tabling thing, that is a coward's way out of anything. So say yes or say no. The tabling, oh God. Oh, that's like a guy getting the door of an aircraft and says, I'm going to jump. I'm going to jump. Okay, man, we're over the target. Okay, I'm going to jump. I'm going to jump. But when are you going to do it? I'm going to do it. I'm jumping. Okay. Either do it or not do it. You get the hell out to do it. That's all we're saying. Okay. I'm just you have to do it. Anyway, it seems that Councilwoman Riley, she's the one that tabled this thing indefinitely, I guess. And again, that's a coward's way out. I don't like cowards. Make a decision and then stick by the consequences of your decision. But to say I tabled something, city council people, shame on y'all. Shame on you. So I guess I'm going to run for city council next. I may be too old to run next time. But if I'm still here, yeah, I'm going to run for city. Go down there and let my yay be my yay, my nay be my nay, and I ain't going to wimp out. Okay. I ain't gonna wimp out. I'm going to make a decision. Anyway, time's up. We'll see you tomorrow. The good Lord says the same. But I won't table it. Bye.
Everything nice and then the memories you along. Because I thought that I remember you doing more in Atlanta. I thought everybody was going to have to see more of the city that you signed with.